Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today I would like to share some final thoughts while also putting respect on Star Ocean: The Divine Force, which I can safely say is my favorite game that released in 2022. If you couldn't already tell, because I've done like a million videos on it already. I mean, I did a video, I think about halfway through the game at a certain redacted cutscene. I will avoid saying much more to avoid spoilers. I reviewed it after completing Raymond's storyline. I did a video trying to help people with the item creation trophy, which is a bit of a doozy. That took a while. Did a whole new Let's Play, playing through it as Leticia, where we got our first Platinum trophy on stream, and that was quite an accomplishment. A very fun Let's Play to do. I loved it. It was great going through the game again. And so here we are with another video, because with my channel, I like to review all the games that I play, and also with all the Let's Plays, I do a sort of Final Thoughts bookend to the series. And I can't recommend this game enough, man. Like, it sort of got lost in the Square Enix shuffle, as I like to call it, because, you know, Square Enix gets a lot of crap for the games they release that aren't so good, such as Forspoken and, what's the other one? Life is Strange and all that nonsense. But there's a lot of, like, under-the-radar JRPGs, such as Star Ocean: The Divine Force, which I think either came out in October or November, and right around that time period, there was also the release of the Field Chronicle, which I live-streamed the demo, and really enjoyed that game as well. Would like to play it eventually, and here I am preaching people to buy this, because it didn't really do too well. I don't think the Field Chronicle did too well, but as for me, I'm sort of going through the Trails, the Trails backlog, so Field Chronicle, I'll have to wait a while. But, you know, this was released, Field Chronicle. There was Dragon Quest Treasures, I think in December. So Square put out all these titles that are all legitimately good games, good to great games, that people either overlooked for the AAA titles, or maybe they said, oh, Star Ocean 5 wasn't too good, let me pass on Star Ocean 6. Instead of Star Ocean 6, I'll get Field Chronicle, or I'll get Dragon Quest Treasures, whatever. For whatever reason, they pass on this game. And this is sort of my plea for people to look for it, and if you see it on sale, even if you see it, you know, 50 bucks, pick it up, man. It's a really great game. You know, you can enjoy playing through it multiple times as I did. You get a different perspective from the characters, a really fun combat system. You know, I sort of got annoyed during the live streams with certain boss fights, but that's the case with any game. You're always going to have trouble with bosses toward the end, and the way I do things, trying to read every chat while also playing the game, definitely isn't a good mix. But, you know, I did the live stream on normal. When I played the game off screen, like the first time as Raymond, I played it on hard mode, and I did have to get the Chaos trophy. I think the one difficulty is called Chaos! Not to be confused with our friend from Stranger of Paradise, or Final Fantasy, whichever you prefer. So, if you're up for a challenge, you can go with the difficulties. You can interact with all these characters to get all the endings. I think there's 16 endings in total, so there's so much replayability to get every cutscene. I mean, I guess you could always look it up on YouTube or look up my live stream, because I showcased it. But yeah, I love the game. You know, I hope there's a Star Ocean 7 at some point, and they rectify some of the problems with this game. I mean, the Duma system was really fun. It was crazy to see, especially like when you weren't engaged in battle, like to just explore and look for treasure chests and the Duma crystals around the overworld. It was really cool to fly over, you know, to new horizons and all over the place. But maybe think about doing something different with the AP gauge, especially against the harder bosses. When they would beat the shit out of you, you'd have a fully charged AP gauge, and then you get a few hits and you'd be back down to 4, and you could hardly do the more powerful attacks. So maybe rethink that. I didn't mind the graphics. Like, a lot of people didn't like how a lot of the characters were doll-like, which I guess they were, but they had some top-tier female character designs. I'm telling you what, man. Like Elena. Wow! Marielle. Wow! Leticia. Wow! Even Nina. Wow! But Elena will always be my favorite. Marielle a close second. Two of them were fine. Even the male characters, like you see here, this is the hand-drawn art. This, I think, is done by Akiman, who does the artwork for Street Fighter. But really great-looking designs. And for the most part, it translated well into the game. They reuse a lot of the same animations, like you had Raven's trademark point, like, who the hell are you? Doing this point all over the place. I thought that was hilarious, though, and I laughed every time. So yeah, I absolutely love this game. I can't recommend it enough. I hope you guys check it out. I remember initially passing on it when it first released, saying, oh, I'll wait for a sale or whatever. But I kept seeing more videos, some screenshots of it, and I'm like, oh, this game is right up my alley. So I picked it up, I want to say, right before or right after Thanksgiving, because I vividly remember playing it the Friday after Thanksgiving. I was off from work. I sat down for like 8 hours that day, on and off, of course. I didn't sit there for 8 hours straight, or did I? Playing this game, and I'm like, this game is great, man. I can't wait to see what's in store. I ended up beating it later on in December, and of course, going through Leticia's story again. It's been a great treat, and at some point I definitely will replay it. And I also look forward to playing the other Star Ocean games, and hopefully Star Ocean 7. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Everybody have a great day, and peace out.
99.